Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. So being from Alaska, we get a lot of questions about where we live. And you guys know on this channel, we've made videos about what it's really like to live in Alaska. We've showcased a lot of our state in some of our vlogs. But one thing we have never talked about are some of the other Alaskan vloggers that we love to watch. So in today's video, that's what we're talking about.
So this list of vloggers is in no particular order, and they're not exclusive. It's not, the only other Alaska vloggers. There's not many of us, but there are a few, and this isn't all of them. This is just the ones that we think that our viewers would also enjoy.
Yeah, one of the things I'd love to do in the future is expose more channels. We're not a huge channel, you guys. We're actually one of the smaller channels even on this list. But when we went to CVX Live this last August, and we got to connect with a bunch of our friends down there, one of my big takeaways was the importance of creating in community. Yeah. You know, if you've noticed on YouTube, there are a lot of really big vloggers from Utah, which is weird, big channels from Utah. It's weird until you go to Utah and you spend time in the Utah YouTube community, because you realize that they all act as a resource to each other. They're supporting each other. They're helping each other creatively, and they're creating awesome content in community. Yeah. And so what's happening is that as these channels are growing and rising, the rising tide raises all ships, or whatever that saying is. And so I would just love to see that happen here in Alaska. Like Sherri said, there's not a ton of vloggers here in Alaska, but hopefully we're gonna start exposing more vloggers here in Alaska by sharing their channels with you. And these are the first four we want you guys to check out.
The first one is Stephen Cornfield.
Stephen is actually a friend of ours. We've known Stephen for a number of years.
I used to work with him.
Sure, used to work with him. Such a super nice guy, genuinely honored to call him friend. But here's what I love about his vlogs. He's still kind of new in the YouTube game, but his vlogs are so creative and so cinematic. But my favorite thing, there's one thing that I love the most about his channel. He writes all of the music in his vlogs. That's crazy to me. I spend so much time trying to find music, and he's just I'll just make that. It's so cool. And then you can download the songs in his vlogs. So I just love that. If you guys love cinematic travel adventure vlogs, go check out Stephen. Not only a great vlogger, but genuinely a great guy.
Great person. Yep. Number 2, Life Goes North.
I first found out about Life Goes North through Corey Williams. A lot of you guys will know Corey, Mr. Safety, dude like hella, now live each day. You know, when Corey and Kristen lived here in Alaska, they had Mindy and her family, I think, over for Thanksgiving, or they went over to their house, something like that. And they were in one of Corey's vlogs, and he shouted them out. Me wanting to know who all of the Alaskan vloggers are, I instantly hopped on their channel, and the first time I ever watched one of their videos was the video kind of right after Corey shouted them out, and they were in their van together, or their vehicle together, and they were kind of watching their channel grow. And it was just I think that they had maybe a couple hundred subscribers at the time, and it was just 100, just so fast growth. And I loved watching the genuine excitement in their family as their channel grew from this exposure. Since then, we've gotten to connect with them. Genuinely nice people. We've connected with them on social media, hoping I'd love to be able to meet them in person soon. Yeah. They don't live too far, probably 45 minutes away from us here. They moved to Alaska last year to start a homestead lifestyle. And so if you're into that kind of stuff, it's super fascinating to me. I love watching their vlogs because they have jumped in both feet into this whole Alaska thing, and they're doing it. So go check out Life Goes North. And you guys, links for all of these channels are gonna be down below.
Number 3, Summers in Alaska.
You know, I actually got to meet them at Vlogger Fair about a year ago, in November of 2016, when I was in Seattle. I didn't know any other Alaskan vloggers were going to be there, and we got connected, and I loved connecting with them. Bert and Jessica are super nice people, really nice people. And the thing that I love about their channel is I love watching how they do family. You know, they have young kids, and just watching them interact with each other, watching the way that they, even the way that they model marriage in front of their kids, the way that they serve in their church, in their community, just a great family vlog. So if you guys love family vlogs, go check out Summers in Alaska. They live in North Pole. Pretty cool place to live.
Yeah. And the 4th one, Alaskan Mama Vlogger.
You know, I've actually only started interacting with Amy recently, even though she was one of the first Alaskan vloggers that I knew of. you know, when you search Alaska Vloggers, partly because of her channel name, Genius, if that was intentional, she like comes up. And so I remember watching some of her vlogs. And one of the things that I love so much about her channel, you know, you guys hear us talk a lot on our channel about kind of authenticity and like wanting to be real with you guys, right? Like we don't want to just show you just the highlight reel of our life, because I think on social media, that's what we get a lot. And so we end up comparing like our average to everybody else's best. And I really love that on Amy's channel, her and her family, like they show it all. Like I remember one of the first vlogs that I watched of theirs was kind of them dealing with a hard subject. And like I was just like, I loved seeing a family walk through hard stuff authentically online. So again, a family vlogger, she has just a really great family. They live close to us here, hoping to meet them as well. But you guys, those are the 4 channels that we have been loving. Like Sherri said, there are a lot more Alaskan vloggers. Yeah. And we're hoping that as we get connected to more of them, we can tell you guys more about them. But I want to know in the comments below, do you guys know any Alaskan vloggers that we forgot? If there are any that you watch, please tell us, because like I spend a lot of time like searching YouTube looking for like tags for like Alaska vlog, Anchorage vlog, Fairbanks vlog, like because I genuinely want to connect to these people. One of my goals really would be to build a local YouTube community where we're supporting each other and encouraging each other. Because you know, what we do here on YouTube is kind of weird, right? There's not a lot of people that understand how strange it is to walk through a store with like a camera in your hand. And so I just think the more people who get what we're trying to do that we can be connected with, the better. So those 4 channels are 4 that we love. We think you guys will. So thank you so much for watching our channel, and we will see you guys in the next LeggLife vlog.